So during the trading session, we start with a few red deer tracks that were at the beginning of a den, probably a badger or fox den. Okay, so here you can see that we are starting with a quite easy trade. The deep spots are showing where the deer feet went, and the more you look in the distance, the more you'll see the tracks in the distance. That means also that you don't feel as much lost in each of the individual tracks, and if you keep an head up, you're going to be able to go directly to the farthest away track. And this is one of the main aspects of tracking, is that you try to look as far away as possible, and each time you have an hesitation, you're not sure, you stop, you look at your feet, you confirm. Here you see, I can confirm, I see it's my track, and I can actually get on my knees, look at the track, etc. And it's sometimes useful because you're going to see sometimes the deer going on the right or the left. So that's why you absolutely need to be able to stop and to look into where possibly it has gone, and to make a little 360 survey. It's actually useful to also look back, because sometimes you think you're seeing the track in front of you, but you're actually seeing some older tracks, and if you had looked just on your right a bit in the back, you would have seen that actually there was another track which was much more fresh and much more related in size with what you're tracking. So here I see this avenues, so I try to indicate with a stick which avenues of trail exist, and sometimes you'll face two possible avenues. So these avenues, or these direction of trails, are called spokes, and typically the place where you're with your last clear track is called a hub. And what you do is you invalidate spoke by trying to go see one spoke and to make sure that it's the freshest, most related animal. So here we see that actually I'm quite on an easy trail. This trail is going up onto the plateau, and the substrate is quite good, quite soft, quite actually damp, so that the feet of the deer are going really, the hooves are going really deep into the substrate. So here you see that we are actually arriving at the top of a plateau. So you see on the little map on the left that we are progressing on the trail, and you see the total trail. Of course, we don't know what the total trail is at the beginning, so we don't know where we're going to end up. But what we can already guess is that since we are going up a slope and it's not really visible on the camera, then we can expect that at the end of the slope they might be bedded, and deer love to bed with a good view on what is under them. And here we see also a little bit of vegetation which start to appear in the distance. So you're going to see me pointing in a direction and saying, well, here they may be bedded here. Yeah, exactly. And the goal is to assess that far in the distance in order to predict the animal location.